Hello! Get ready, because today we are breaking down Phuket travel hacks, the ultimate guide. If you've been daydreaming about crystal clear waters, powdery white beaches, and mind-blowing street food, you are in exactly the right place for this explainer. We're going to maximize the fun and completely avoid those brutal hidden costs so you can navigate this island paradise like an absolute pro.
So, the $1 million question we're all asking right now. How can we go to Phuket efficiently and affordably? You want those stunning limestone cliffs, you want that perfect island vibe, but planning it can feel, honestly, totally daunting. Well, my friend, that is exactly what we're solving today. We're taking that dream of a perfect beach getaway and turning it into a concrete, step-by-step reality.
Okay, let's dive into this, because before you can even think about packing a swimsuit, you absolutely need to lock down the calendar. Timing is literally everything in Southeast Asia. Imagine flying 20 hours only to be stuck in your hotel room for 5 straight days watching torrential monsoon downpours wash away your plans. Yeah, no thanks. So when is the absolute best time to pack your bags?
We're looking at 3 distinct prime-time travel blocks. First up, November and December. This is an incredible time to go because you're catching the very beginnings of the dry season. Then, moving into the new year, we hit January and February. This is peak perfection, folks. Crystal clear blue skies, ocean-like glass, exactly what you see in the brochures. Finally, March, April, and May. Now, it's going to be heating up significantly here. We're talking high humidity and intense sunshine, but it is still a fantastic window before the heavy rainy season fully takes over.
Now, before we even book those flights, we've got to talk money. When you land in Thailand, do not, I repeat, do not fall for the notorious 220 baht flat ATM fee trap. Every single time you use an international card at a Thai ATM, you get hit with this steep flat fee, regardless of how much you actually take out. You need to withdraw much larger cash amounts all at once to avoid getting bled dry. Okay, with your budget protected on the ground, let's talk flights.
So you're ready for takeoff, but then you run a quick search for flights, and the reality of those massive price tags just completely crushes your momentum. It's often the most stressful part of the whole planning process, right? Excitement alone doesn't get you a cheap seat. You need a targeted strategy to secure those highly coveted, budget-friendly routes, and we've got the exact roadmap for you.
So the crucial point here is that you need to combine aggregate search engines and strategic transfer airlines. These are your essential flight hacks. First, use powerful aggregator tools like Skyscanner or Flyscanner to cast a really wide net. But here is the real secret sauce. Do not look for direct flights. By intentionally utilizing major transfer hubs through carriers like Singapore Airlines, Etihad Airways, or China Southern Airlines, you can save serious cash. These carriers offer premium service, excellent amenities, and their massive global hubs make layovers surprisingly smooth. Just filter for these budget-friendly transfer airlines on Skyscanner, and boom, you've hacked your way to a vastly cheaper ticket.
All right, fast forward. You've booked the perfect months, nailed the budget transfer flights, and you finally touch down in Phuket. The moment you walk out of the terminal, the tropical humidity hits you like a wall, and a dozen taxi drivers are instantly shouting for your attention with overpriced rides. It is completely chaotic, which brings us to a massive question. How do you actually get around once you land, safely and affordably?
Now, what's really interesting is how entirely digital navigating Phuket has become. You don't just need a ride, you need to know exactly where you're going. Think about all those incredible hidden beaches or viral street food spots you've been saving on social media. How do you actually find them? You use Reels to Map conversion tools. Apps like Triply, Reels to Map, and the massive local favorite, Wongnai, let you instantly pinpoint those viral video locations right on a real-world digital map. And once you have those coordinates locked in, you are ready for cruising.
And how do you actually get there while bypassing all that standard taxi haggling? Use the Grab app. If you take away just one logistical transit hack from this entire explainer, let it be this. It's essentially the Uber of Southeast Asia, and it is an absolute game changer. Download the app before you even leave home, set up your profile, and plug in your credit card. You'll know exactly what you're paying up front, no surprise meter jumps, no shady negotiations, and 0 language barriers. It completely removes the stress of local transit. Let's recap this master plan. We've locked in the absolute best travel windows between November and May. We know exactly how to bypass those nasty 220 baht ATM fee traps by withdrawing larger amounts of cash at once. We've hacked the flight algorithms using Skyscanner to find premium budget transfer carriers like Singapore Airlines, Etihad, and China Southern. We've turned your saved reels into real-world itineraries using Triply and Wongnai. And finally, we are effortlessly cruising past taxi lines with the Grab app. The entire blueprint is right here. You have the dates, the flights, and the transit app. So what is stopping you from booking right now? Get out there and make that dream trip a reality.